So, I just want to start today's video by saying that I am not here untuk tukar your opinion on anything. All I need is for you to have an open mind. I just wanted to show to people that perspectives exist and that disagreements doesn't always have to end in arguments. Untuk straight people yang takut nak tengok video ni, usah risau, you will not be gay at the end of this video. And for the LGBTQ people, I won't ask for you to stop being gay in any way. Video ni untuk semua orang to provide a perspective yang surprising bagi aku sebab for something so obvious to me, it's an opinion that is uniquely scarce sebab tak banyak orang yang aku jumpa yang berfikiran macam ni, at least in comparison to the more accepted yes versus no punya crowd, I guess. Before we proceed, aku nak remind korang yang aku dah tulis subtitle untuk video ni. So kau jenis yang turn on subtitles and caption bila stream cerita dekat Netflix apa semua tu, make sure tekanlah the caption button yang available dekat YouTube ni so that kau mudah lagi nak faham. And aku pun pernah tulis tapi tak ada orang baca. So as long as you are Malaysians, as tak kira apa bangsa ataupun agama, you are always welcome here to listen, okay? In order to make this video, I have talked to various friends who are in the LGBT punya community and kebanyakan diorang menzahirkan a lot of their thoughts and feelings about their treatment in Malaysia. Aku kena tanya diorang sebab I'm a straight guy. I don't know how they experience life and my goal is to understand as much as possible. So aku boleh share untuk korang yang tengok video aku ni. In these interviews that I've had dengan these gay people, it gave an insight to what they are dealing with, and if korang tengok sampai habis video ni nanti, you'll know why their stories broke my heart repeatedly throughout the research yang led to this video. Tapi I'm a facts guy, so kita kena faham dulu about one thing. Why are gay people gay?
Why are you gay?
Yeah, why are you gay, gay person? I'm sorry. That's such a weird question to ask. But seriously, why are people gay? Well, usually ada dua main argument untuk benda ni, tapi secara menyeluruh it could come down to either nature or nurture or both or none of it. But that's the point, kita nak tahu. So, kita start dengan nurture dulu, okay? By the way, gay is an umbrella gender neutral term at this point. Kira macam kau panggil kawan kau bro or dude, or even though she's a girl. Plus it's easier for me to say gay than just saying LGBTQ, but you get what I mean, right? Okay, never mind. Let's continue. Homosexuality by nurture means someone tu jadi gay sebab kerana sekeliling, external factors. Boleh jadi sebab upbringing ataupun pengaruh rakan, media, all those stuff. Relationship trauma pun can be a factor, tapi bagi aku agak tak make sense honestly sebab gay people are usually good looking, so macam pelik sikit kalau they can't score a woman. The second argument is nature, in which in this theory, people argue that gay people are gay sejak lahir. Memang tak perlu any external push, tak ada orang ajak ke apa semua. They are simply attracted to the same sex or want to be the opposite sex sejak lahir. So before kita dapat jawapan, what do you think is the answer? Well, to be fucking honest, I don't fucking know. There are lots of research yang dah dibentangkan that either supports or debunk either one of these. Senang cakap, banyak sangat conflicting reports. Semua jawapan yang ada is believable, tapi bila ada jawapan yang dah menjawab soalan, another research will just debunk it again. Senang cakap, kita tak ada jawapan yang semua orang boleh agree with. Tapi if you ask me, based on apa yang aku dah observe and fikir, I strongly believe that most people are gay sejak lahir. I don't believe that there is something called a gay gene ke apa, because people simply like what they like, I guess. Kenapa orang suka nasi lemak tapi tak suka nasi goreng, tapi ada yang suka nasi goreng tapi tak suka nasi lemak? Is there a gene dalam badan manusia yang buatkan kita lebih suka nasi lemak over nasi goreng? Tak kan? Like I said, people simply like what they like. Tak apa, I'll explain in detail. If this simple argument is true, then there is no point untuk orang yang anti-LGBT to argue for, sebab for most anti-LGBT people, diorang percaya yang homosexuality ni diajar, nurtured, and akan merepak kena anak-anak atau family diorang. They don't have to worry about that sebenarnya, sebab you can know if you're gay or not. Kalau kau dah geli as a guy tengok dua lelaki bercium, you don't have to worry, you're never gonna be gay, trust me. And in fact, if people can be gay through nurture, I believe the very fact that you are against it is exactly why more people will be gay sebenarnya. Why? Sebab humans are complicated but simple. The fact yang kau cuba nak menghukum gay people makes you look like a villain, and kita manusia ni, walaupun ramai daripada kita memang perangai macam tai, but the majority of us are kind people, I believe. They will stand for the oppressed. Sebab manusia, especially generasi baru ni, is very equality heavy. They will fight you if diorang rasa kau salah. And I'm not here untuk bagi tahu korang salah ke tak. I'm just saying kau buat macam tu sebenarnya is not helping your own cause. And if you're gonna say that, oh, ini tugas kita sebagai masyarakat untuk remind each other untuk tak normalize benda yang di luar tabi'i, well, is killing them normal? No. In fact, that is evil. That is why to me, this is a human rights issue. We are killing them. There is a term yang describes so many of us kat Malaysia ni, savior complex. Savior atau hero complex ni is basically a situation where a person cuba nak selamatkan orang lain uninvitedly. You know, macam lelaki suruh perempuan cover aurat padahal it's the job of the father of that woman only. Or ada daripada kita yang macam nak paksa orang lain masuk agama kita sebab tak nak dia orang masuk neraka apa semua tu. The paradox here is because you're doing that, these people get uncomfortable, and it's exactly the reason why they avoid you and your ideals even more than before. Kita orang panggil ni self-sabotage. Bila kita nak cuba something tapi sebab kita tak faham manusia, result dia jadi opposite of apa yang kita nak. Like I said tadi lah, makan diri sendiri tak dinafikan. Memang ada cerita yang macam bagi tahu dia orang jadi gay bukan sejak lahir, but at some point in their life. Tapi then again, some people argue that bila benda ni jadi, it's not that your sexuality yang berubah, it's just kau baru sedar yang you are gay. There is a term untuk describe orang yang straight tapi nak tahu if dia orang gay or bisexual or not, and that word is bi-curious. Tapi aku nak remind korang, if you're gay and you are trying to make straight people gay, that is wrong. Sama juga with people yang straight tapi kau cuba nak paksa or gula-gulakan a gay person to be straight. Don't do that. Let people discover on their own. That's not your job, that's not my job, and it's their own lives, and you have to let people live their own lives. What is definitely your job sebenarnya is for you to subscribe to my channel, like and share the video, ring the notification bell, and help me get at least 1,000 subs. Sebab I'm doing this for free, and I just want to encourage orang kita to be more understanding dengan orang lain through the topics yang aku akan bincangkan macam dalam video ni and in the future. Help me out here, okay? There are a few things yang aku start nak faham when I talk to gay people about how they feel. And first of all, most, emphasis on most here, gay people believe like diorang dah jadi gay sejak lahir, even without any external stimuli or reason to be one. If kau tanya most of gay people, you'll be surprised how many of them, if not all of them, akan bagi tahu kau that they wish to be straight, but itulah they're not. And aku pun rasa macam pelik as a straight person kan, like pelik sebab I used to rasa macam, why would anyone want to be gay? Kalau dah dunia ni memang menentang sangat. Like aku tak faham who in their right minds would want to live in a world where kau tahu kebanyakan orang takkan welcome kau dalam hidup dia orang. Sebab to them, your sexual orientation is so disgusting. So now aku dah dapat jawapan yang aku cari. Most gay people never wish to be gay, but they are. The same way kau as lelaki suka perempuan and perempuan straight suka lelaki. You never really know why kan? To you, it's natural, but not to them. To them, that is their natural. Oh, by the way, shameless plug. You guys can check out video yang aku suggest ni lah. If kau interested nak tahu kenapa kita suka apa yang kita suka, I'll put a link to that video dalam description bawah ni sekali lah. Aku ada tanya juga gay people about whether if diorang benci people who are against LGBT in the first place, and the answer yang diorang bagi broke my heart. At least the ones yang aku tanya, jawapan diorang semua sama. Diorang tak benci, cuma diorang harap kita lebih faham that diorang just want us to leave them alone. They just want to live. Sebab ultimately the reason why aku rasa benda ni perlu untuk kita bincangkan is sebab kita kena faham tau, this is a human rights issue. Diorang pun manusia juga, and aku rasa tak adil bila we condemn them for things yang bila kau fikir balik tak berasas sebenarnya. Why should we hukum orang dalam masyarakat sebab diorang jahat, buat jenayah apa semua tu, which usually hurts other people? How are gay people hurting others by being gay? Jawapannya, they don't. Gay people aren't evil. There are evil gays, sure.
I want you to fuck me tonight.
But being gay doesn't make you evil. In fact, this applies to semua benda, agama ke, bangsa ke, sexual orientation ke, jantina ke. None of these makes people evil. Tapi memang ada orang yang jahat regardless of what they are, sebab whether if kau ni orang baik ke jahat, ini isu individu itu sendiri yang jahat ke tak. Just because kau dengan aku ada pendapat yang tak sehaluan does not make either of us jahat. Like, we can agree to disagree. And if kau nak masuk isu agama apa semua tu, which I prefer not to, but I guess I have to, let it be known that aku pun sebab agama tak boleh agree dengan LGBT. I can't and I don't. Tapi beza aku dengan orang yang radically anti-LGBT is aku tak kacau orang yang tak kacau aku. I know how brains work, and the very fact yang kau nak melawan diorang when you are the ones oppressing them, macam aku cakap tadi lah, long term akan makan kau sendiri juga. Yang satu lagi, banyak orang yang takut sangat dengan LGBT, so diorang tak nak berkawan dengan diorang pun, and sebab itulah you are what you are, sebab kau bukan nak faham, kau just nak cari alasan untuk gaduh. Same goes with radical pro-LGBT people. The very fact aku cakap yang aku disagree with LGBT on a personal level sebab agama would be them immediately labeling me as a homophobic person. Secara hormatnya aku nak cakap, kalau kau fikir macam tu, aku boleh setuju, tapi that would make both of us wrong, which is kind of the point. Agree to disagree, tapi jangan gaduh. That is what I'm saying dari awal video ni. We can peacefully coexist. It's possible. Because here I am, someone yang tak agree with LGBT ideals on a personal level, but understands that it isn't a threat to me. It isn't a threat to anyone. It's like kita boleh hidup lain agama, which ajar benda berbeza, tapi surau dengan church boleh sebelah-sebelah. Cakap Malaysia harmoni, tapi buta dengan benda simple macam ni. Just leave gay people alone is what I'm saying. A problem in particular that we have is kita sering kali let some truths butakan mata kita. That's why ada case quote-unquote orang alim yang pergi tembak anjing guna anak panah, padahal dalam Islam anjing haram dipegang je. It doesn't mean anjing is evil. And you know this sebab kalau ikut cerita, there is a pelajar Yahudi yang masuk syurga sebab bagi anjing haus minum guna kasut dia. You know this. So why can't you see that? Si Andrew Tate tu cakap benda tai, tapi sebab dia mix dengan half-truths and quote Al-Quran, terus kau percaya bulat-bulat. Be better, please. Since kita dah sentuh pasal agama, I can't speak for other religions, tapi I have talked to gay people who are also practicing Muslims. And again, the things they say broke my heart. Rata-rata diorang cakap yang diorang tak minta jadi gay, diorang tak minta, tak ada nafsu ke perempuan. And since diorang memang percaya dengan Tuhan, diorang anggap ni sebagai ujian yang Tuhan dah bagi specifically untuk diorang. They told me they know that they will die alone. Sebab a good Muslim will not break the heart of someone else by lying in marriage, but a good Muslim pun tak boleh submit dengan nafsu yang tak dibenarkan dalam agama. Yes, this is real. It is happening. Kalau kau straight, be grateful. And if you are straight, don't hate gay people for being gay. Diorang tak minta benda ni. They have enough pain to deal with. Jangan tambah lagi. Let people either like what they like or let people choose to not have a choice. Point is, have some empathy. So, in conclusion, bagi aku lah kan, kau boleh disagree with LGBTQ stuff. Boleh. The same way different religions can coexist even if ajaran diorang berbeza. We humans memang akan disagree dengan each other a lot, but aku rasa banyak daripada kita yang lupa that agreeing to disagree is also a path that we can take without needing to ajak orang lain gaduh ke apa ke. Your sexual orientation has nothing to do with evil because it's just about what you like. The same way, kalau aku suka makan buah apple tapi tak suka makan buah orange, tapi you're the exact opposite, has nothing to do with how bad of a person we are. I am very aware that me putting out this video will result in a backlash from both community pro-LGBT radicals dan juga radical conservatives at the same time sebab supporters of both groups will probably never agree with each other, but I have faith in humanity. Aku percaya some of us just wants to live in peace together with other people without ever hurting anyone for whatever reason, including diorang punya sexual orientation. All I am is a centrist. Aku duduk di tengah-tengah, and aku tak suka bila kita bergaduh macam ni. Akhir kata, I've said my piece. That's about it, I guess. Like the video if you like it, subscribe and help me grow the channel, and I hope that you'll have a wonderful day. I hope I'll see you again some other time. Hopefully. Bye.
But have you tried men?
I actually wish I could.
I mean, how do you know?
I wish I could. I do. Like, imagine you could play Smash Brothers with your boys, and then smash your boys.
You know,
Like,
even if
it would be really chill. Like, it would be so fucking badass if I was gay. But like, really, no, it would be awesome.
Listen. You never know unless you try sometimes, right?
I know, okay? I'm so straight, I could suck a dick and it wouldn't be gay.
Oh. It can work like that?
You take your garbage out, does that make you a garbage man?